I don't know.
TD wasn't even part of today's show.
Yeah, he wasn't part of the day. Shout out to TD though. TD. That sounds like well. Anyway, um,
PTD.
P- 63-year-old pastor married an 18-year-old turned 19. We are talking here about the bishop, Dwight Reed. By the way, I said pastor, but it's a bishop. Dwight Reed, who married his first lady, Jordan, who's 18. You want to see how they look? Let's take a look at the happy couple. Oh man, this is crazy, yo.
Bad. It's really bad.
This is crazy. RJ.
Yeah, man. When I read a caption like that, when I read the caption and it says 63-year-old bishop, I thought we were talking about Don Juan, but this is like a real, a real bishop being alleged of doing the same things, um, more or less. Age is nothing but a number until you get convicted.
Age is just a number. Well, jail's just a fucking room. You ever thought about that?
what we, what we, what we see a lot of times is that, and I think you talked about it in the past, right? That you have like this graph that shows how women, so what age range women prefer when looking for a man. So based on their age range, so the older they get, what they look for, and you do see a trend, like you see a trend that they look for older, but you see that men,
Their age or a little bit older, yeah.
their age or a little bit older, but when you look at men, it's gets stuck at a certain age, right? So it's always around the 20 something to the 30 something year old.
Yeah.
I do think that we're gonna dive deeper into this story, but context matters, KR. By the way, Madonna is also dating a younger man, and there are a lot of other. We talk about the as Cat Williams refers. So what Cat Williams refers to as the Big D Deviant Club, but there's also some Big P deviants running wild out here. So
I,
it does beg the question whether or not this is ethical, because there are either certain people that are alleging illegalities. So we're going to talk about that in this show: ethical, legal, and what we think. But proceed, KR.
no, but you forgot someone very important. The most trending
TDC.
one also. No, no, no. TD was going to Diddy parties. We're not talking about TD. This is
Allegedly
not
as well,
Diddy
right?
show. What? He's,
Allegedly as well.
no, no. You went to the white parties. Let me see. TD Jakes.
Look at you, man. They're gonna use this clip. They're gonna use. They're gonna
Crazy.
use.
I don't know.
TD wasn't even part of today's show.
Yeah, he wasn't part of the day. Shout out to TD though. TD. That sounds like well. Anyway, um,
PTD.
P- Yo, you playing with it, man. Yo, pause. Yo, what the heck are we doing? Let's focus on
Come
what
on.
the topic is for
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
which is this crazy 63-year-old who thinks it's a good idea to marry a 19-year-old. So what are we doing? What are we talking about? Uh, I wanted to respond to you. So the person you forgot to mention is a 60-year-old actor who's looking for a toy boy or
Boy,
someone to yeah, a boy toy
oh,
or
Vivian
or or
Fox.
Or she's not looking for a younger guy. She's looking for someone who can assist her in shopping. Because that's what she said. Bruh,
Spoiled.
you're 60-year-old. Come on, you're asking the same thing as a 20-year-old. Guess. I'm gonna say it. I guess this why this pastor went for the 20-year-old.
Yeah, I guess
Because
so.
the 60-year-old was asking the same as her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
you probably can bring the 90-year-old to Zara instead of buying a instead of buying a Gucci.
No, man, it's
No,
no,
all
man. But the
jokes
story
aside,
of
all
the
jokes
this
aside,
is crazy. Yeah, yeah, that's
it's crazy. And he had a couple of things to say about this because this guy is a pastor, so he has the mic in his hand, and he's gonna stand up for his wife because it's his wife. Let's hear what he has to say.
Do if you see her?
Fair use.
Well, you will see me on the news. Let me just tell you that right now. Talking about what you gonna do if you see her? You better walk by and say, "Praise the Lord." That's what you better do. Cause that's my wife. And she grown. She didn't need nobody to sign no paperwork for her.
Bro,
God.
this is crazy. He's smiling. He's smiling. You know he's cooking.
Now, if out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up.
Again, I'm gonna repeat that one.
If this was out in the streets, y'all be saying she made a come up.
She found her a provider. I don't know where this is going. He's
being with
smiling.
him, being with this pastor, she checked two boxes at the same time, KaiR.
Tell me
She's
which one.
getting a
This is the
salary.
lawyer There's this
getting-
lawyer angle
getting-
coming up.
She's getting a salary and a pension. It's like
Oh man. Hey man. Hey. I'm pretty sure she'll outlive him, and she might inherit this church.
But KaiR, what do you think about the age gap thing?
I think it's a bit excessive, though. I don't have a problem with age gap in general. I mean, my parents, there is an age gap there. So, and well, by the way, not 40-year. There's no 40-year age gap. There's a big difference there. But it's what you usually see is that women tend to like we talked about in a previous show. Women tend to go more for experienced, settled guys rather than younger guys, unless they are single after 30 or 40. That's when they try to go more for the younger guy. If you look at it from in general. But the age gap is not something I'm really concerned about. If people, as long as it's legal, it's a choice. Because the thing is this, right? We always claim people are adults after they're 18. Either you accept that they can make their own decisions, or you gotta move that age of being an adult higher. But if you do the latter, it's gonna become a very complicated situation. People always, the road to hell is always paved with good intentions, and
Yeah.